Wait. Okay.
Wait, first.
Three, two.
One,
Okay, we're
one.
going. We're going. Oh, it's already started. Oh no. Oh, whoops. All right. So introduce yourselves.
I thought you were first.
Oh, I am
Yeah.
first. Hey, I'm CJ. How you doing? Shannon.
And I'm
What?
Shannon, also known as Kushina.
And I'm Jacob, also known as Sora.
And I'm Jason, also known as Kagemizu.
And
Yeah.
this is, what is it? The first podcast? We're calling it a podcast, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's-
guess
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
This isn't awkward. All right. Oh, whoops.
First, if you hear any story in the background, that's my side. Sorry for that. Yeah.
How dare you? Terrible person. I have a lot of editing to do.
Yeah, a little bit.
No, I mean, like, whoops. Alright, there we go. We're pretending like that never happened. You guys don't know what happened because it messed up on my screen. So, I guess, episode 1. What'd you guys think of the opener? Like, the pilot.
The what?
Pilot?
Oh my god, you guys can see my screen, can't you? Like,
Yeah.
alright. So, like, you know how they went and they, like, saw each other, and they were wearing, like, the same clothes from the past? I thought that was, like, really cheesy.
Oh, yeah, it
No,
definitely
it
was.
wasn't.
It wasn't.
Adorable. It was adorable.
It was adorable. I don't know.
How was that even adorable, though?
Like, it really wasn't. It felt really cheesy.
Girls think different. Let's just ignore that. Sorry for any.
That's sexist.
I know. Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
Editing, man. Editing.
Edit it out.
I'm going to have to. Like, dang, man. Like, we had, like, the clothes from the past, and they were walking around and stuff, and there just so happened to be, like, cameras everywhere. I didn't really understand what was going on. And there was, like, so much talking the first episode. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the hell's going on?
It really annoyed me, especially since it was, like, it's supposedly an action anime.
Yeah.
I mean, there was so much action I could hardly contain myself. They held hands and wow.
That's the best part.
Right? Wait,
Holding
what?
hands, them together is
Dude,
the
that's
best part.
too much, man. It's too much. Holding
Oh,
hands.
now I remember everything.
Oh my god, Jason. Dang it. Alright. I thought the character design was like really good.
Yes.
Yeah,
It
the
looked
character
fine.
design.
I mean, I remember watching the first SAO season. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you look at background characters, half the time they're missing faces.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah.
I didn't see that this time, and I was already happy about it.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot better since the first season, that's for sure.
First season was what, 2 years ago, or something like that.
Wow, it was 2 years ago, wasn't it?
2012,
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
I forgot it was 2014.
dude. Right?
Yeah. I was like, waiting, still waiting. Yeah, April. It's gonna be April. Oh no, it's July. Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
By July, yeah. 2014.
The
already?
talking. There was just so much talking that episode.
Yeah,
I don't know how I feel about the one guy. What's his face? The dude that called Kirito up and talked to him in that one restaurant.
The glasses guy.
Yeah, the
guy-
glass. We
yeah.
should probably know his name.
Yeah,
But I don't
probably.
like him. I don't like
I don't like him, and like
Yeah.
it was almost like a plot hole for me, because he said he was like the first guy that visited Kirito when he woke up. Well, when Kirito woke up, he was
He went to see Asu.
he like
Yeah,
left. He
yeah.
took off. Well, took off. I mean, like at a
No one was in the room.
fast-paced limp. Nobody was in the room.
Crippled.
Yeah.
Long-haired. While Aslan just looks fine.
Yeah, true.
is true.
Was that one creepy dude like cutting your hair the whole time?
You mean touching her hair?
Yeah. Well,
Well,
yeah, I guess.
She is a CEO daughter, you know.
Wait,
Oh,
what does that have to do with it?
Everybody takes care of her. They feed her. You know,
What?
even though she's in sleeping for like I don't know 4 years, 2 years.
Oh my god. It was 2.5 years, I think.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
this is what? It was like 1 year since the last season ended or something like that. A time skip.
Wasn't it like 1 year since he finally got Asuna?
No, it's one. No, I think it's 1 year since he woke
yeah,
up from SAO.
Asuna says 1 year in the first episode.
I think it's 1 year
Yeah.
since he
Yeah,
woke
he's
up from SAO, but I'm not sure.
I'm guessing that it was since they were both free of the games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
nobody liked that guy who touched Asuna. Yep, nobody. Right?
Nope, hated
Definitely my favorite character in the whole series. I mean, there is so much like plot behind him, everything.
I think the coolest thing about him was his butterfly wings. Like
Well-
everybody just helps wings and he just butterfly
I mean,
wings.
if we're gonna talk about him, his character, I hated it, but like he was a good villain.
He was a good
Like
villain.
it made
Yeah.
you hate
For
him.
sure.
Hate.
He just a pervert.
It was
yeah.
a true hate. Like it was.
Yeah.
Like
I've never hated someone.
almost as much as I hate Shannon. Wait, what? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, we haven't got to that
Shut
part
up.
yet. We haven't got to that part yet.
Be ready for the hateful comments.
Oh God. Get ready for all the
Oh,
unlikes.
I just see the 1,000 dislikes already.
Oh God. All right.
Oh,
So like
but
after
last
all the
week-
talking, the one thing I had a problem with is he's like it's all impossible to die, like to die in a game you die in real life. Didn't that just happen a year ago, Kirito?
Exactly.
Didn't that just happen? There's a 99% chance that this is fake. Wait, whoops, wrong episode.
But yeah.
Yeah, but it's
like,
giving
that
it
just
giving
happened,
him a
you
heart
know.
attack.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like, yeah, I understand. And then after that, it was pretty much just like the end of the first episode was just them talking. The whole episode was
Yep,
just filler.
Like the
Pretty
first
much.
episode was just like a love story. That's
Like,
it.
yeah, the first episode was just holding hands. Like, I think the bench scene was like 8 minutes or something like that of them just
Yep.
talking.
Yep.
But
how long
with
was
their
episode?
cheesy clothes. Episodes are 21 minutes apiece.
It took 8 minutes. Yep.
Yeah, it took them like almost half the episode.
1/4.
One. No, it's like one.
Yeah, a little bit.
1/3.
Yeah,
1/3.
Yeah, 1/3.
Math. Welcome to the math podcast, guys. Today we'll be talking about polynomials.
Fuck polynomials.
There's
Right?
lots of Asian here, you know.
Oh, there is an Asian here. We got this on lock.
There's a lot of Asians actually.
We do?
Yeah. Actually, yes.
Who's Asian here besides you?
Do I say the real name or what?
Yeah, I mean we already said our real names.
They know
Yeah. Not here, but like in the.
Yeah. Well,
Let's
we're talking about here.
here.
You're the
then-
math guy. Got it?
Oh, really? I don't want to do this. But...
2 + 2.
4.
Fish. God. Welcome to America.
That's not math.
So,
That's
like-
called logic. It's called logic, not called math. Okay? There's a difference.
So was it at the end of the first episode? Were they in ALO? Or
No, the end of the episode was
Yeah.
Shinon taking a shot. That
Oh
was
yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
yeah.
oh
It-
yeah.
It ended with
So
part of the next episode.
this is pretty much gonna be the So overall thoughts of the first episode.
Which is kind of like random.
Overall thoughts of the first episode.
Random.
It's like the complete opposite of the first season. It's not fast enough.
It wasn't.
Yeah,
I thought it was
no.
okay, but I mean it was kind of crap. I'll be honest. I really hope the season gets better.
Yeah.
It was just okay.
Well, it's bound to get better, but
Yeah, it's bound. But all right. So we're talking about the sit-on thing. Episode 2. Ass cam views. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. It's the only good thing about sit-on. I mean,
What?
I feel like it's unnecessary.
it's very unnecessary.
It's very
I feel like
it's an anime. Of course, it's necessary.
yeah, fan
that.
service.
I can't stand it.
That's the sound of my head hitting my desk.
Yeah. Great.
I really didn't think that was necessary, but I don't mind. Only good part about episode 2, the animation looked great.
Yep.
True.
The designs were cool. I mean, what'd you guys think about the designs of the characters? There was no missing faces.
Really.
I
They had
really
some
like
pretty
the design of all of
interesting
them overall.
costumes.
Well, there's only like a few characters, so.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Who were all his background characters? Like, do you think we're gonna get like a background story to them, or do you think they were just like
Oh, they're
really,
just, like, the
really
red
detailed
thing.
nobodies? Like,
They were-
what-
Pretty
Really
much.
few nobodies.
They were just kind of there to show off how badass Shino's supposed to be.
Oh, that's another thing. So at the beginning of the episode, it shows her getting that sniper, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so from her getting that sniper, and then 4 months later is that episode. In 4 months, here's a plot hole. It took her 4 months to become the best sniper in the whole game.
Yeah, pretty
It's the
much.
best sniper rifle. Then.
Like either she has no life or what?
Or she's
Or
just
you
naturally
or
gifted
you-
at gaming.
Obviously, naturally gets hacks. What? I don't know.
I think isn't that whatever Hikato?
Hecate, I think.
Yeah, Hecate. Yeah, isn't that gun like the best sniper rifle in the whole entire game yet?
Dude, nobody
I thought it
knows.
was.
It's a plot hole, you know.
I read it. I read on Wiki. Is like a rare item that's pretty hard. Yeah.
Yeah, of course it's a rare item.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just.
That's pretty much it.
The action looked cool. My other thing was she didn't like the guy in the suit. Like,
No.
she thought, I'm gonna shoot him first, and the dude's like, dude, he has no weapons. What do you think's under the cloak?
Right?
In a gun game.
mean,
What do you think's
Behemoth?
under the cloak? What do you think he's doing?
He's obviously not hiding something good.
Yeah, right? He's obviously not the biggest guy in the whole field. If you look at his design, it's about 3 to 4 times the size of everybody else.
At least he's a fat guy.
And
who
he's
has no
talking,
life,
and look,
Or he's just a Muslim guy who carries a minigun.
they have a sniper, and they're talking about how they're afraid of this dude to the left of the guy with a pulse rifle. First off, I don't even know what that is, because I guess all these like pulse rifles or like the energy rifles or whatever, they shoot really slow. Do you see how far away they are? I don't see why they're afraid of that.
Right?
No, aren't the pulse rifles for hunting?
Yeah, they're for
Yeah,
like
yeah,
hunting
yeah.
monsters, and they
they
shoot
shoot
really
people.
slow.
Yeah,
And
only
so
one of them had a real weapon for attacking players.
yeah, and that's like what they were afraid of. What about the guy under the suit? That bugged me so much. And it, like, after that happened and everything went down, and he like dodged the bullet somehow. That's kind of weird. I didn't like how he was able to dodge the bullet.
Me either.
Overall,
I just thought
Behemoth
she should have
is-
just shot him first.
Yeah, she should have shot him first. He wouldn't have known. What was his name?
Behemoth.
Behemoth.
Yeah.
He was some hired guy, and she never seen him on the forums.
Apparently,
Now there's like hired people.
yeah.
Like, this is so
Or the
weird.
fact that you can get real money from the game.
Oh
Oh.
yeah, well that's a lot of games nowadays. But the other thing I didn't like was, oh dang, I just forgot. Whoops.
But
The
What
part
was-
where she got her leg.
No,
half her leg off.
yeah, that was weird. But when she got so serious about like the game, he's able to smile on the battlefield. I must defeat him. What?
Right?
What? No, he's just a psycho. But it's like just a game. Why are you taking it so seriously? I mean, nobody's gonna die in real life. Well, not yet. Not
Well,
well.
scratch that.
Scratch that. My bad. So
it's called SAO for a reason.
true. It's not called Gun Gale Online.
No, it's actually called.
Actually, it shouldn't be called SAO because there's almost no threat besides that one guy with the death gun. And like the death gun guy just has a pistol. Sinon could stand like a million miles away and to snipe him.
Yeah, well, I hope we'll see more of him like in the next episode.
Yeah. Wait. We're reviewing episode 1, 2, and 3, all at once.
Oh, we're doing it all at once now?
Yeah, we just did episode 1.
Didn't we discuss this before already?
Yeah, I thought we did. No way, I think I did everything. No, we discussed it.
Yeah, we discussed it. But anyway, which episode are we on now?
Did you say Avatar?
Avatar? The blue one or the kid?
Okay. Yeah, I like it. The other thing was, like, these were supposed to be like MLG players, right? What kind of MLG players suicide bombs like somebody with a grenade.
It was a smoke bomb actually.
It was a smoke. No, because he blew up
like-
and died.
It,
You,
Was
you
it like
remember when the guy
electric
made the suicide pact and like Sinnoh was like got super serious and started shaking the dude and told him like we're not gonna die or something like that?
No, it's just like at least be brave enough to die in the game. Something like that.
What does that even mean?
Because like, episode 3 explains everything, you know.
No, it doesn't. Does it?
Because she wants to.
We're not on episode 3.
Okay,
Let it go.
I explain that later. Okay.
Okay. And so another thing was she went in this big building like to somehow loop around the guy. Now everybody's dead but her and the machine gun guy at this point. Everybody's
Yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, what's the even point of fighting? The dude's getting paid to protect them. Everybody's dead. Why doesn't he just leave and log out?
Because he's psycho, he smiled, you know.
Yeah, like all these MLG
I
players,
love
but they all
Jordan.
died.
And my second question is, don't they respawn?
That's another thing. Why are they so afraid if they just respawn? Well, technically, they could just sit there and like if they're getting shot at, they could just log out.
right? Like, what do they lose?
No, but
Well,
it's like
I guess in certain video games, yeah. I
they
mean, your
take
body
death
stays there.
penalties,
Yeah, your body stays there and stuff.
Oh.
and then they take death penalties and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
It is an MMO.
true. I don't know. But then after that, it's just her and the behemoth guy left, and she's like running everywhere and jumping everywhere. And she goes up in this building to get a vantage point just to jump right back out. She's like, I must go to this building. Now I must jump out.
And my thought was, so he shot that guy when she was falling, but however she lands peacefully with no damage.
Oh, that's another thing.
With half her leg
She
gone.
was dodging all these bullets. How do you do that? And I was watching a video of another review, and they said, well, the behemoth guy couldn't raise his gun up high enough. What?
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 The whole entire building was cut in half, you know.
The whole entire building was cut in half by this dude's bullets. It hurt her leg, and her leg just falls off. That's it.
And
Yeah.
What are people made out of in this video game?
um,
I don't know how to answer this question.
Yeah, try.
uh, brain stimulated NPC body.
All right, Asian, stick to math. I'm kidding.
You mean?
The bullying is real. Yeah.
Hashtag stop it.
And then when she gets out of here's like my biggest complaint. When she gets out, more fan service, she's not even wearing pants. And she like wipes the sweat off her forehead, all like sexual like. She's like, ah. And then she sets the forehead down and then she thinks all emotionally and she's like blah blah blah. And then it switches to ALO. And then you got Kirito's old harem just sitting down there staring up at him like, yeah, they're always making out in real life in the video game. That's another thing, making out in the video game. I don't. The only difference is the difference in data.
Wait, that's episode 3.
No, it's not. It's episode 2.
No, episode
It's
2.
episode
and
2.
then
I
with
thought it was episode
No, it's
1.
episode. It is episode 1. The only difference is the difference in data.
Damn. Quote that.
Quote that. And then you got them, and he's like, "We got to talk about something." And it ends the episode there. What do you think he's gonna talk about? That's not like a cliffhanger.
That's just a piss off.
That's just like, you know what? We don't like you.
In that episode 2, I don't know. I just started disliking Shinon.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I was like, you're just another emotional girl with a like predictable backstory.
Yep.
Was my thing.
I wish that they would have showed more of Kirito and Asuna.
Oh my god.
Well, because that's my favorite part. Every time they're together, it's like, oh my god.
I don't know. At this point, it's starting to get a little cheesy.
Yeah.
And like another thing is, they're getting all shy when they hold hands. They already did it in the game. And
And
remember,
they got
no,
married.
and remember, the only difference is the difference in data. So they
Right.
basically did it in real life, but with just a little less data.
And they're married.
Yeah, they got married in the game, and they're scared to hold hands. Like, really?
And they're married in ALO again, so.
Ow! I hit my nose.
It's
Good.
called the feeling. The feeling. It's different.
Yeah, and after they're sitting there, Kirito looks over, and then he's got like the 3 girls from his old harem just waving at him, and
Yeah.
I'm like,
why are they still there?
why do you even exist? It's just the writer being like, yeah, these characters still exist. Hey,
Yeah. Kido says no. They said no to them already, so you should probably leave.
Right? They're like still wanting to get with him.
Yeah.
Even though it's not a real one, but still they have a daughter.
Right.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And when they were holding hands, and she flew on their hand, like, oh my god, nice happy family. Just remember, the only difference is the difference in data. And then how they were talking in episode 1 about being able to make like Yui in real life.
Yeah.
Isn't that where the difference in data statement came up?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I wanted to throw up. I was like,
It was so adorable.
Lee, disgusting. I don't know. I used to like the couple, but now Asuna's like not a badass anymore, and Kirito's like not as cool.
I wish that she'd, be more into the game. Because
Yeah.
now, like, this season is just going to be Kirito and Shinon. And, like, not really Kirito
Well,
and Asuna.
next season isn't it Mother Rosario, which is supposedly probably gonna come out,
I have no idea.
and that's all based off of Asuna, right?
Well, good.
Yeah, girl power.
No. Mother Rosa. Just so I haven't read the light novel.
Nobody should talk about the light novels here.
I'm just saying. I think it's about a part of the fairy ALO arc.
Is it? I don't know.
And it's like a side story, basically.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Well, if I was Asuna and I was with Kirito, I would not have those other girls hanging around us.
Girl, I
'Cause
agree.
I'd be like, you want to go with my man, and you need to go. You need to go.
True, but this is anime, Shanna.
But still,
Every guy needs his harem. Every overpowered character needs his harem. He's basically like Jesus-kun.
Jesus.
Jesus-kun.
Well, you saw that post where I post about why he's God.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he's Kirito, right? Is that just it?
Speaking of Kirito, was anyone else bothered by his new ALO avatar?
No, I actually kind of
No,
liked
I
it. He
liked
looks older. He looks older, which is cool.
Honestly,
It
it bothers
looks
me
better.
because it's like a hybrid between
ALO
just
and SAO.
ALO.
Which is, I don't mind. I mean, he looks older.
He looks better.
I'm not attracted by anime characters, but okay. It's whatever you like, Shannon.
I have a question. Is it just me or I don't like his black jacket?
That's kind of what he started off with, so, I mean,
He's the black swordsman.
he's the black swordsman.
Not
Not the
game,
white
but
swordsman. Wait.
in the real
So
world.
we're going back
Oh,
to
it's
clothes
true.
from the past.
No, the real one in the episode 1 and 2 and 3.
Yeah,
His black
the
jacket.
clothes from the past. That was the same thing he was wearing with Asuna. To me, it wasn't the fact that he disliked the jacket. To me, it was the fact that they were too lazy to draw another design for the character, and they just wanted to reuse the same clothes because that's easier.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, you have so much money. Why don't you use it?
Maybe that's their favorite clothes.
Maybe.
You could wear like a better one, a better black one, a better white one. Since he had Kiro has 3 computers
Oh, right.
and a game, a nerve gear, and I don't know, hell of stuff.
Yeah.
And Asuna's like a CEO daughter, so yeah, his dad would get anything.
But I'll be honest, I'm not sure, like, out of episode 2 or episode 3 that we haven't gotten to yet, I don't know which one's better. I mean, I'll be honest, they all aren't really good.
Yep.
But I think episode 2 is probably the best one
Action.
so far. Yeah, out of action. Not
yeah.
storyline, because technically we learned more about Sinon from the 30 seconds that she gets hectate than we did in the whole time that she was fighting the behemoth guy.
Yeah.
Which was
Oh my
another thing. I'm
God.
like, oh, they're just doing filler. To me, that was like another episode that was just filler. So is episode 1.
I just wish they'd come out with like 10 episodes.
All at once, yes.
Yeah.
and they're all filler.
Oh god.
Kirito still hasn't entered the game.
Oh, yeah,
Watch.
episode
All right,
3.
all right. Now look,
Oh,
episode 2, which is 1/12 of the way through the season. He still hasn't entered the game, which was another complaint of mine. I'm like, well,
And at the end of episode 3, he's barely entering.
we have
Just move on to episode 3 already.
Oh, we gotta go to episode 3. Oh, I'm trying. See, I got this
I
all
thought we
back
got
talk so we can make it longer. Dang it. All right. So episode 3, I guess we're going to the bullying part. All right? Like that's how it starts off. She's getting bullied.
Yeah.
Episode 3, I thought was the best for storyline so far.
Yep.
True.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, I actually like it. And then towards the end, I started hating the episode again. So, like, the bullying, the finger gun, I felt like was over-exaggerated. Like, when she starts freaking out, I feel like they made the freak out super long because they didn't have enough time in the episode.
Yeah. Otherwise, they would have had to show, like, the start of Kirito in-game. So.
Yeah, they would have. Which I feel like is
Freak
like...
out, annoyed, was kind of annoying.
Yeah, the freak out, at first, I was like, it's a finger gun. I don't care how scarred you are. It's a finger gun.
It's a finger gun. I don't care how
Like-
scarred you are. Just punch her in the face.
Right?
Oh, God. And then, do we all know who the... We're not going to say it over the podcast, but we all know who the blonde-haired guy is, right?
Oh, yeah.
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 Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And then, I just wanted to know. So yeah, her fear of guns, and her friend comes and saves her. And then, like, he's going, and we're like, who's that? And then we find out he's the one who, like, told her to, like, play
Join the
GGO.
game. Yeah.
Yeah, to get rid of her fear of guns. And I was like, well, like, let's say somebody's antisocial, they go on the internet to make friends. That's not gonna help their antisocialness. That's gonna make it worse.
Well, it's a bit different because it is virtual reality.
Yeah, that's another thing I was thinking. I saw a review that brought up the same point, and I was like, well, yeah. But, like, still, it's a game. It's like some people you may never meet in real life. Which is funny, because I feel like all these games are all based in Japan. Like, no other countries exist in this anime.
True.
Yeah.
The only time another country was ever brought up in the anime was at the beginning when they said, I think it was the Americas that also had SAO. And that was it.
No,
But all the
eventually-
GGO servers are based in the States.
No,
Remember?
it was the States and then Japan was where the only servers were. And I'm like,
No, there were no servers in Japan, remember? It said all...
no, it said 10,000 were in Japan, and then it was like an extra like 5,000 or something like that was in the USA.
Japan has all the good stuff.
Right, man.
It's true.
So true.
It's yeah.
So true. Well, I think one of the plot hole. Wait, let me just go back a little bit into episode 2, where she right? No, right? Yeah, episode 2 where she was in the desert. They're saying the whole entire world is basically playing this game, and there's only like 10 people there.
It's only like 10 people in the world, yeah.
In
So
the,
how massive is the world?
Here we
of
go, we got the
GGO?
math
It's
guy.
like that.
like even though it's a desert, but they're hunting in there, so there's only 10 people.
It's another thing. Yeah, they know they're gonna get jumped being there. That's why they hired the guy. Why didn't they just go somewhere else? And they knew where they
Because
were.
they're not that smart.
And they knew they were gonna get jumped. Why did they only bring one guy with a weapon that hurts people besides Behemoth?
Because they
Plot
really
holes,
aren't
that's
smart
why.
at all.
Wait,
Plot holes. That's why.
So
Any character that isn't a main character isn't very intelligent.
Any character that is a main character isn't very intelligent at this point.
They're
Sinon's
just all
afraid of a
stupid skilled
finger gun.
somehow.
How intelligent do you think she is?
She doesn't want to get finger banged.
Oh, God.
Get it?
Yes, that was perfect.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
I think you should put like a B,
What?
That would be funny, but although it's not edited,
What?
Just,
What?
just bleep.
I have to bleep all that out, or I'm just gonna put like an annotation over his head of just like, duh, or something.
It's gonna be like bleep.
I'll write bleep, but I won't actually bleep it out because that's a lot of editing. All right.
Imagine the whole entire episode just like B.
But when Shinon got like the gun out of her drawer, and then she like
Oh,
freaked
my
out, did that
God.
flashback, I was like,
So
oh my
she's
God.
afraid of a finger gun, which is more fake. First off, that gun in her drawer isn't even a real gun.
Yeah,
It's a fake gun.
It's a model.
I'm like,
It's like a model of a real gun.
well, real guns are probably like that now. Remember, this is like 2000, blah blah blah.
And then she goes and throws up like after.
She threw up.
Yeah.
See, I'll be honest. I kind of gave up on the episode, and I went and I like banged my head on the wall for like literally like 2 minutes straight, and then I came back.
What?
Like right after she threw up from her panic attack for the gun, she goes on GGO.
Like, I'm gonna go play with real guns, okay? God.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. Like when she draw for the drawer, I was like, is that like a laser gun or something?
Yeah.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
Oh crap! We skipped her robber story with the robber. Like,
I don't know why
Well,
her
that's pretty
mom
simple.
was looking at her.
yeah, like
your
it's like
daughter
it's
just
like
saved your
it's like,
life.
bitch, I just saved
What's
your
that?
life.
Your kid
What
just
is
saved your
up?
life?
Exactly.
Your kid just saved your life. She's a monster.
Yeah.
What a monster!
Simple as that.
I mean, she shot this. First off, the robber is OP as hell. He took like 8 bullets or something. Like, it was like 3 bullets.
3 bullets. Yeah.
He got shot in the heart. He got shot in like the head twice or something like that, didn't he?
No, it was the shoulder,
Shoulder,
the chest,
the
and
chest,
then the head.
and then the head. Like, dude, this guy. Or people just like.
He was on drugs. He was on drugs.
No,
Obviously.
no.
He was
Something.
foaming in the mouth.
I
Rabies.
rewatched the episode already. So it was the intestines, which is the stomach, and then the lungs, and then the head
God,
shot.
Asians.
Ew.
Asians. Yeah, but and another thing, how did this little girl overpower this man that's like tripping off LSD or something?
Yeah, he's like a drug. He's like,
Have you seen the
LSD,
Miami?
That isn't LSD.
Ha-
That's at least coke.
Have you seen the Miami zombie thing?
Yeah.
You saw how
Yeah.
strong that guy was on drugs, right?
He ate a guy's face.
And he took 6 bullets like it was nothing. So you're telling me this dude that's also on drugs, which he wasn't, we're just speculating, whatever.
Turns out they decided to use bath salts as part of SAO now.
Yeah, it's just they actually inject it to you whenever you dive in. But
kids, don't do drugs.
it's not even a video game. You just imagine everything. Plot hole. But yeah, so somehow this little girl overpowered a grown man. Took his gun twice. She overpowered him 2-3 times. And then shot him.
Even if it's a little kid, I'm pretty sure you'd let go if your hand was being bitten.
No, not if I have a gun. No.
Maybe because she like caught him off guard, and on top of that, he's on drugs.
Yeah, the drugs make people strong.
Don't do drugs.
Blame it on the news.
So I was like, why is he drooling? Is he like hungry for money?
Rabies, which also
Hungry?
makes you strong.
He's drooling all over
Oh,
the
that was
floor.
a cringe moment. Okay.
Like Cena was like reading the book, and then I see the shadow behind the door. Like, obviously he's a robber. Before you even know it, it's just like, oh yeah, it's obvious. Yeah, true.
He
Right.
walked in looking crazed. He's a robber. It's basic. It's in everything.
It's in every anime with a robber story ever.
It's in
Every
every
single
show.
one carries a gym bag. Like,
What? Is that another, what?
yeah, he carried
They
like
always have a gym bag.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
they always have a gym bag. It's never... Well, I guess gym bags are good for money. Who knows?
it's huge.
I guess, yeah. I mean,
Plus, they're sturdy enough that if you need to, you can hit someone over the head
we
with
should
it.
rob a bank. I mean... What?
See what animes taught me, kids? How to rob a bank.
Yeah, gym bag. I don't think it can be useful anymore. So everybody knows already, pretty much.
So, who likes Sinon here? Just...
I don't dislike her yet.
Yet. See, that's the key thing. Yet.
I'm
Yes.
borderline, but I think that her personality will probably get better throughout the series.
I
if
hope
it
the
speeds
personality
out.
gets better. I'm so tired of the fans.
I hope so too.
Oh, and another thing. This time, when she comes back from when she goes into the game, like when she's going into the game, she takes off her pants. What?
It's called skirt. It's
What?
called skirt.
She had to take off. Shut up.
No, that is
She-
that is how girls game. They take off their pants and then they go.
She
into
had
the
to take
game.
off her
It's
pants.
comfortable.
See, look,
She's probably doing it because it's comfortable.
we're not
okay?
gonna
Like,
get our
when you-
peony shot just
when you-
yet. Okay, we
when
have to.
you
We
get
have to wait.
home, like you're gonna get comfy. Like, why are you not gonna get comfy?
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
I mean, that's definitely what I do when I get home. I take off my pants.
Right?
Actually, that is what I do when I get home.
Yeah,
I mean, what? No.
This video is
or
18
put on-
years old and up.
shirt.
I'm like, see, we're not gonna get our sin on panties shot just yet. Just wait. Just wait.
It's gonna happen.
Next episode, she's gonna take off her shirt, but she's gonna be wearing an undershirt.
Then take that off, and it's another undershirt.
Plot twist: SAO is gonna turn into a softcore porno.
Oh God.
Akisora to the max, bro.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, about that.
True.
I also thought they're holding hands already. It's 3 past ex-girlfriends, and then there's suddenly a new girl's coming up, which probably eventually.
Oh my God! See,
Pirate King.
see, the only reason they made Kirito look like a girl is just to entertain the new pervs. I mean,
Oh God.
really, like, and apparently, I mean, spoiler alert. Apparently, Sinon thinks he's a girl in the light novels or something. I don't know. I haven't read them. I don't like reading.
Apparently, it's like that, and then at some point she finds out that he's
Oh, and
actually a
another
guy.
thing! I heard Kirito's even more overpowered than he was in the past 2 animes.
He cuts bullets in half.
How overpowered is
He
that?
cuts bullets, and he
With a
takes on
lightsaber.
fully automatic rifles with just his sword.
Yes, with a sword and a pistol. How,
He
like,
barely does anything with the pistol.
oh my God. How do you make him more overpowered than he already was? Like,
Exactly
know.
how they just
like,
did it.
he's never played AOL before, and the first thing that happens when he goes into AOL, he destroys everyone. How do you make him more overpowered than that already? Like,
Well, that's
literally,
because
he had
also
been in
has
AOL
stats.
for 2 days, and he already beat the strongest guy in the game.
Yeah.
So what's gonna is Kirito gonna snipe Sinon with a pistol or something? Is that what's
Oh.
gonna
Hope
happen?
so. I hope so.
True, girl. Internet fist bump right now.
Boop,
Boop.
boop.
Salutes. Cringe moment.
Attack on Titan earlier.
Oh yeah, Attack on Titan.
But, you know,
Nerf Titan Aaron.
That
That's all I
nerfs.
gotta say, guys.
you guys.
You guys want to
that-
turn this into an Attack on Titan podcast? We can do that right now.
Oh God.
We can talk about how much how much better that was than what this season is so far.
Oh.
Or like at the end when Kirito went to go and get in the game.
Shh, we're not to that point yet.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
How
Yes,
are we
we
now?
are.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm trying to make the episode
have a
longer.
list.
Shh.
Anyway,
Dang
that note that the creepy nurse gave to him about his uncontrollable.
All right,
Yeah.
ready? Not ready?
Whatever, I
When
was
he's
like-
walking in. When he's walking in. I am 99% sure this is just a myth, but I'm 1% here, or something like that. He's only that 1% means that's why he's here. It's happened before, Kirito. You were there.
You were there.
Oh,
You
yeah.
technically died.
You died. You died. Yeah. You got killed. And
no,
then
no,
you
no.
became a ghost and came back, because that makes sense.
No,
Plot
he was
holes.
lagging. He was.
Yeah, it was
lagging.
lag. It was lag. My bad, lag. And that's another thing.
Those times
so,
when
so
leg
look,
helped you.
is the creepy nurse gonna join the harem now too? Is that what's gonna happen?
Like that was. I was like, oh.
I don't know, man. I mean,
yes.
just nurse panty shot. It's coming. And watch. So at the end of the episode, we're 1/8 through the anime, and Kirito still hasn't entered the game, and he's entering it right now.
He did enter it.
He's
but we
entering it
haven't
right
seen
now.
any of
No. Watch. Next episode, it's gonna be him lagging, and he won't be able to enter the game until like episode 6. And that's just like, oh my god.
Or when the creepy nurse is like, you're gonna have to take off all your clothes.
Plot twist. It goes to the next episode. It's softcore porn. She's giving him a hand job, and she's now a part of the harem, and like all the other harem girls come in.
Ah, that's the part I hate.
I don't like any of those people. Oh, that laugh though. That laugh though. Ow, that hurt my throat so bad.
By the way, that's basically what I do at school. Yep, that's basically all I do at school.
What? I mean, we're not in school. What?
Well, I used to at school. I basically
We're
plastic all
totally
day.
not in school. Underage, but
What?
God, Asians.
Edit.
Edit.
I'm not editing any of this. I'm only editing my screw ups. I'm gonna make you all look like bad.
Screw you.
CJ guys, CJ had admin, right? Vote for CJ.
Vote for C.
Vote for CJ.
2014.
CJ made the podcast all by himself. He did it. Yeah. He's just really good at voices. All right,
You
so
were complaining earlier about how you regretted.
I
Oh, yeah.
regretted all this. I'm so tired.
Oh,
I
yeah,
hit my elbow.
Remember, like when right after he said it 99% and 1% whatever, he made a flashback of that. Whoever that all.
Yep.
That suit guy was. I thought that room was for like him when he like half dead, half not. I was like, he's gonna repair again, something like that. I was like,
All right. I was watching somebody like doing a review of a sale, and they had a really good expression. They're like, Sword Art Online is like a really pretty girl. Well, this season at least. Sword Art Online is like a really pretty girl. You see it, and you're like, wow, she's like hot. And then
Yes.
she just takes a crap right in front of you.
yep.
And I'm like, wow, that expression makes perfect sense. At least this season so far. I think the third episode honestly has been better, not actiony, but like just overall better
The story.
than
Yeah.
the rest so
Yeah.
far. I mean, my only plot hole for episode 3, besides the obvious ones, is how did this little girl overpower that grown man? Like it wasn't just the biting part, but afterwards he grabbed the gun and she somehow pulled the gun from him. What?
Oh
Right.
no. She did hold it, but then while they were arguing over the gun, she shot, and then he was like,
Oh yeah, I forgot she shot him. Another thing
And
is,
then he fell
why
back.
is this idiot pointing the gun at him while he's wrestling with the little girl? You saw that, right? Like,
Wait, what?
as he's wrestling the gun away from the little girl, first off, he should have just taken it right away. It's a little girl. And then the gun points straight towards him, and he's still, like, fumbling at it. I would have, moved my head a little bit, or body, out of the way of the gun.
But he was on drugs, remember?
Yeah.
or like the
Unconfirmed,
mom
Shannon,
something.
unconfirmed.
Unconfirmed, but that's the possibility.
It's the possibilities, the drugs. What do you even think future drugs are like? Is it just like a nano chip you implant in your arm or something? Let's get high, kids.
Let's get high, kids.
Come on,
Stab
Mr.
your arm now.
Yeah, hi.
Oh my god. So thoughts on episode 3?
I like this story.
Yep.
Yeah, the story's okay. Besides the,
Besides the
the
little
mom.
mishaps.
The mom annoyed me. Like, if I was sitting on it, I would have been like, what the fuck, bitch? Did I not just save your life?
Right? She's like looking at her daughter like, how could you shoot that man? It's like, you were gonna die.
It's like, dude, he was gonna kill you or something.
He was drooling. We know something is wrong with him
I
already.
have to rewatch all the episodes now. Why would you make me watch the first 3 episodes again? Kirito, it's official, not gonna enter the game till episode 6 because of lag.
Oh god.
Like, watch, like, the dude with glasses comes in, and he's like, why isn't Kirito in the game yet? He seems to be lagging, sir.
He seems to be alive.
It's like 10 years in the future. Is there even lag at that point?
I was wondering, like, Asuna definitely sacrificed herself, but she did definitely not lag.
Yeah, it's, well,
Yeah.
maybe, here's my theory. Maybe it's like an extra, like, a 10-minute thing.
Yeah, the 10-minute thing, yeah, about the reviving, yeah, probably that list, that list first episode, way back then, when they cross out the names after they die.
No,
Maybe-
I don't remember the first episode.
Oh god. Well, I think it's the first episode.
Do you, like, watch SAO, like, once every week or something? I mean, I can't even remember what I had
first
for
episode of the
breakfast,
first
let alone... I can't remember what I had for breakfast, let alone the first episode of the first season.
I remember that. It was after after they showed the opening theme. They just zoomed in on Kirito's name on the freaking plaque or whatever in the
Yeah, and
Mm.
above him and below him's all dead.
yeah, he's the only K left.
How does nobody know who he is, by the way, like, at this point? Like, I would figure somebody from the SOA thing would be like, yeah, that's the dude that saved everybody's life. And,
Right.
then everybody would find out, and why isn't he, like, rich and famous at this point? He kind of,
Aliens.
he saved, like,
Well, he did just
6,000
get hired
people.
by the government.
Oh, true, he did just get hired by the government. How much do you think they're paying him, though, really? Like, US dollars.
Like
Nothing.
10,000.
Like 10,000. Here, you saved 6,000 people. Their lives are worth like $1.40 a piece.
So that was it.
This will get you nowhere. You can like
Actually,
you can have half a car.
don't think he needs to get paid anymore. His harem explains
His
everything.
harem is everything.
Oh
yes.
my god.
Kirito harem. I'm sorry, I still can't
I
get
don't
over
think
when
that
Asuna and Kirito are looking down, and his harem's a smile at him, and then he smiles back, like as they're waving. He's like, "Yeah, you used to be my bitches."
Right? If I was Asuna, I would have been like, slap.
I would have been, and then, and then we had like all the background stuff, not just like them wearing the same colors, but as we had some more tentacle porn, episode 2.
It's always silica.
It's always silica. It's
And
like she's like, I used to be. Yeah,
she
sorry,
was
go
the
Shannon.
one who looked like Kirito's younger sister. It's like,
Yeah.
You look nothing like Kirito's younger sister.
right? I know.
Sachi was the one that looks like Kirito's younger sister. Just saying.
No, Sachi's the one that looks like Yui.
What?
Oh,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Yui's mom. Oh, call
Yui, Yui.
Yui.
Yeah, and it's like we had the tentacle thing again with her. She's like, I am stronger and different now. And then all of a sudden, the plant
Bad
grows like
part,
muscular
same
arm wings. What?
Arm wings?
And where's
Yeah.
they were the plant grew like arm wings because like I'm
Yeah,
different
yeah.
now too. And then she was like crying and the tentacles were going up her leg, and I'm like,
Look, my question was,
Awkward.
even though they grew strong, the plant grew stronger. It only grew legs and wings. So how is the tentacle stronger? She can fly too. She
dude,
can fly.
what?
Meow.
Yeah.
You
Uh-oh,
know-
Shannon's cat making a guest appearance. Yeah. I mean, and Asuna got all afraid when Kirito said he's going to another game. Like, he said he was just gonna go play another video game. Like, dang, girl. Calm down.
It's not like he saved 6,000 people already, you know.
Yeah, he's like, I think he's fine. He's overpowered, don't you know? He's Jesus-kun. Alright.
If she's that worried, she could always, go into GGO as
No,
well.
no, no. You see that would make perfect plot sense. We need the plot holes, okay? God.
But my question was, the first
No,
season.
instead we're just gonna sit in ALO and pray that he's okay. That works.
His harem's just like, where's Kirito?
Oh, playing another death game.
Oh, okay. Oh, and wait, he's gonna have a lesbian lover now too?
Oh.
There you go.
Oh god.
But another thing was, in episode 3, the animation already looked cheaper. Like, I don't know if you guys could tell, but it seemed like the frame rate on the animation was, like, worse. When she was fighting the gun away from the guy, it just didn't look good. Is that just me?
You know what?
Is that just me?
I'm gonna check that right now.
Go look at it right now.
Yeah.
I will edit out the silence while you look at it. So, how you guys doing? I'm gonna edit this out.
Horrible.
It was really awkward at the start, but it's gotten better.
Fucking Aniplex, man.
Yeah. All right. I might leave this in. That was funny.
Use Kiss Anime, it's better.
Oh.
No, Aniplex is the one that's publishing it now.
I'm so hungry.
Oh my god, my throat.
I ate already, so yeah.
The frame rate is literally like 0.01 frames slower.
No, dude. It looked like you know how she's moving her arms back and forth trying to wrestle the gun away? Look at it. It's
I
just
can watch
repeating the same thing over and over again. It's like
Just look at it right now. I'm right there right now.
yeah. Look at it. It looks terrible. 0 out of 10. Nah, it doesn't look that bad. It looks like a solid 6 out of 10, but from the 9 out of 10 that SAO generally has.
That guy's not smart on how he tried to grab the gun. Let's grab the gun
And face it right
the kid's
towards
hands
us.
as well.
Oh, wait, can you grab the hands? He's like,
He
no,
grabbed the
here,
hands
hold
as
the
well.
gun this way to shoot me.
Yeah, he was just like pointed at my chest and then pulled the trigger.
Wow, this has gone on for a while.
How long?
We're
has it been recording?
we're at 49 minutes and 40 seconds
Oh
right now.
damn!
Right? Wow.
You're gonna
For
have
me,
Overall thoughts on the
out.
season. Overall thoughts on the season, guys.
Kind of
Slow
crappy
start,
for what
slow
I
start.
expected.
Yeah,
honestly.
kind of crappy. Sit on sucks.
Yeah,
2014.
slow start.
Slow start. Kirito. Lag.
Real life flag.
Like
At this
I
rate,
said
like-
before, and I heard this from another review. SAO is a pretty girl that just crap herself right in front of you right now.
What are you talking about? Girls don't poop.
Yeah, girls don't poop. Confirmed.
So SAO is actually a guy dressed like a girl.
I don't really know now because right now I'm thinking about Asuna just pooping and I can't do it. I can't do
God.
it. Thank you for picking Asuna as your backdrop.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Just had to pick. Just had to pick Asuna.
I kind of want to go play the Attack on Titan game now.
Me
Wait,
too.
And
question.
All right. Wait. Oh, fine. I was gonna end it there. Ugh.
No.
Fine.
Wait, it's in the first season. They said 1,000 players are playing this virtual MMO game, and then they
10,000.
said,
10,000.
"Oh, really? I thought it was 1,000."
Oh my god. We're back on the first season. All right. I'm gonna go make some food real quick, and we can just discuss that too.
Coffee.
Ah.
Yeah, more coffee.
I was joking.
What?
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
yeah, 10,000 players, but didn't each of the beta testers get a free
Okay,
coffee?
okay. So if we're gonna talk, yes, it was 10,000 plus. If we're gonna talk about that, so over the 2.5 or 2 and so years that SAO was gone, around 4,000 people died. But in the first month of SAO being out, 2,000 people died. Like what were those idiots doing?
They
like
decided to go and
suicide.
wander up to a boar and see how fast it could kill them.
another thing is, I was talking with one of the other admins, and she's okay. She's obsessed with Sinon. She's like in love with the best character ever to her, and she's telling me, no, it's the backstory and how much she loves. She's like, she killed somebody. She has blood on her hands. Didn't Kirito kill like 8 people? No, he killed 2 people, right?
Right.
In SAO, he killed the one. No, he brought that girl to jail. But he killed the one dude trying to kill Asuna. And you don't see Kirito crying like every 5 seconds.
Like an emo?
He goes back and just plays video games and he can like hold a sword in real life. He's fine.
And he wins. So
Yeah, and he wins.
Exactly.
And like I don't like Sinon. All right, it's time to end it.
Is it really?
alright,
Is it
nope.
actually gonna end now?
Yeah, it's actually gonna end now after 50.
Adios.
Adios. This is a
Adios.
Spanish podcast now. Yeah, confirmed. God, this is terrible. You know what? I'm ending it like this. I'm not even gonna edit any of that out. No editing. Besides me, I'm editing everything I messed up out.
I don't feel like it's like a review. It's like a rant video.
Yeah, it's like a rant. Every SAO review so far has been a rant. We just have to like a.
Yeah, basically.
So I guess we'll try to put another episode out when episode 4 comes out. Like what, Sunday?
Maybe a shorter one.
Oh, God,
Maybe a
again.
shorter one. Yes. No, we got to make them like 20, 30 minutes a piece. This was just.
You know
long.
how hard it is to manage to find each.
All right, I'm ending the episode. Bye.
Bye.
Everybody's got to say bye. Just to fit in.
We did.
Oh,
Bye.
screw.
Bye.